So Andrew, you've just taken a look at this pony. Tell us a little bit about what you found.
Well, basically, we've looked at the horse in walk and trot to try and basically determine if there's any unlevelness or stiffness or unevenness in its gait when it brings its quarters round at all, and what it's doing through its shoulders, basically, to try and get an idea of what the muscle chains in the horse on essentially the top line, how they're affecting the legs and the movement. So what we've done with this horse is then take him into the stable and run our hands along and try and put together some things we've seen outside with effectively what our hands feel underneath the skin on the horse. Just again to determine any points of restriction, anything the horse maybe complains or is hesitant to allow you to do, and then any involuntary reaction which we discovered in this area where I put a contact on the horse and it's almost a muscle spasm rather than the horse pulling away. It's involuntary, as in it's not within its conscious control.
So the whole of the muscle makeup of the horse, if you like, against its skeleton and everything, all in the right place, and you're checking really whether it is in the right place and how it's sitting.
Yeah, effectively, how the muscles effectively control the joints, and obviously someone would describe the horse as being unlevel or stiff, and to me that would be the joint would be not 100% effective in its movement, and that would be either because the joint was stiff or the muscles controlling it were not allowing full freedom of movement.
So exactly the same as you and I, if you like, a heavy day's sport, and we get out of bed the next day and we can't move.
Yeah, no different at all, absolutely the same. And the aim is just to try and determine whether we can help with that now, or whether we're looking at changing something about the riding, the saddle, the schooling, or just general day-to-day, even down to the shoeing. But obviously that was where we refer to the expert in each field.
And we've seen you doing some of the exercises with the horse, especially down in the leg area. It doesn't seem to worry them at all. There's a lot of movement on your part, but the horse pony stays stock still.
Absolutely. The aim is for me to keep the horse as static as possible and move the joint for it. And the more passive the horse can be, the more information I can get from that joint.
How much would you be a part of any horse's weekly, monthly, yearly routine?
Well, within obviously the horse world, you've got a broad spectrum of riders, from the weekend pleasure rider through to the full-on competition horse. For the weekend rider, you're probably looking at 6 months to yearly, depending on what they were doing with the horse, and obviously depending what sort of level they're performing at themselves. And through to 3 monthly for the horse, which is in a transition, maybe an unbroken 4-year-old being completely rechained and reschooled, through to the top-level competition horse, which you're looking at monthly treatments.